Take your time settling your back into the support of the floor. If you'd like, you can place a blanket under your head if you have one. With the knees bent, place the feet wider than hips distance apart on the floor and let your knees touch. Let your left hand rest on your low belly and your right hand rest at your heart center. Allow yourself to focus the breath within the low belly, feeling the left hand gently rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation that you take. Continue to focus on the movement of the breath underneath of the left hand. Allow each breath that you take to be smooth and without any pause. Focusing on the transitions of the breath from inhale to exhale and exhale back into your inhale. Allow those transitions to be seamless. Allow yourself to take 4 exaggerated breaths into your left hand, deepening the breath as you inhale and gently letting the breath out as you exhale. Continue to breathe in that way for 3 more breaths, exaggerating your inhalation and gently releasing your exhalation. Let your breath come back to normal. When you're ready, spread the arms wide, knees separate. Exhale, drop your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees drop to the right, head turns to the left. Continue to move with your breath in and out of the twist. As the knees drop to one side, the head gently turns in the opposite direction. Inhaling to center, exhaling into the twist. Inhaling to center, draw your right leg in and straighten your left leg to the floor. Start to roll your right ankle in one direction 5 times, and then 5 times in the other direction. After you roll the ankle, you can start to rock the body from side to side, gently back and forth, as if your body is like a rolling pin, so really rolling from the back of the head down to the heel. And when you're ready, you'll roll to the left and pull your right leg over to the left with the left hand and reach your right arm out to the right. Gently gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe along your right side down into your right hip. When you're ready, come to center and release the right leg to the floor and draw your left leg in with both hands. Start to roll your left ankle around 5 times in one direction, and then pausing and reversing 5 times in the other direction. When you're ready to rock from side to side, you can rock back and forth. Again, use the body like a rolling pin, massaging the back of the body from the back of the head down through the heel. Gently draw your left leg to the right with the right hand and reach your left arm out to the left. Let your gaze look slowly over to the left side and breathe down into your left hip and your low back. Nice relaxed belly breath here. Take your time inhaling to center, bending both legs and bringing your feet to the floor. Roll to your left side and slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may be for you. Legs could be crossed or straight. And if you'd like to sit on a blanket, you can. Hands will rest on your thighs, and we'll start to circle the torso, inhaling, leaning forward, exhaling, leaning back. So moving with your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Pausing at center and reversing the circle. Again, inhale forward, exhale as you lean back. Last time around. And then recenter yourself, lengthening through the crown of the head. On your exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest and arch the spine, leaning back. As you inhale, open the chest, open the belly, and look up slightly. As you exhale, arch the spine, tuck your chin towards the chest. Continue to move through seated cat-cow. Inhaling into seated cow. Exhaling, tucking into seated cat. Come back to neutral and place your left hand on your right thigh and twist to your right and place your right hand behind you. As you look over your right shoulder, focus on your breath in your belly. Take an inhale to center and then twist slowly to your left, placing your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you, looking out over the left shoulder. Connect to your breath here. Inhale to center. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder and relax deeply within your neck, breathing along the sides of the neck. Inhale to center. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Continue to relax through the sides of the neck. Inhale to center. On your next inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears, and as you exhale, drop them down. Keep moving with your breath. On your next inhale, we'll do shoulder shrugs, where you inhale, tense up the shoulders, drawing them towards the ears. And as you exhale, exhale through the mouth and shrug the shoulders down. Let your body relax. When you're ready, come on to all fours. If you'd like, use a blanket underneath of your knees. Knees are close together and the wrists are under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the left leg and the crown of the head. Exhale, squeeze the low belly and tuck your forehead and knee towards one another. Continue to lengthen on your inhale, draw under as you exhale, moving with the breath. Finish on your exhale and bring the left knee down. Inhale through the right leg. Exhale, draw the knee and the forehead under. Lengthening as you inhale, drawing under as you exhale. Slowly come back to center as you exhale, bringing the knee down to the floor. Drop slowly back into child's pose and let your forehead rest on your forearms. Deepen your breath in your belly. Take your time coming up to your forearms Elbows are under your shoulders, hands will be clasped, and your knees are together. You'll lengthen out through your right leg on your inhale and shift your torso forward towards your forearms. As you exhale, tuck your knee and your forehead towards one another and press the torso back. Continue to shift forward as you inhale, lengthening through the right leg. Exhale, tucking the forehead and the knee under as you exhale and press back. Squeezing your low belly as you exhale, relaxing as you inhale. Last breath here. Inhaling, coming to center. Inhale, extend your left leg out, come forward. Exhale, move back as you tuck the knee towards the forehead. Squeezing as you exhale the low belly. Inhale, relax. Finish on this exhale and slowly come back to center. If you have a block, now's the time to grab it, and you'll place it right below where your face is for now. But make sure your hips are above your knees, and you're going to start to lower your head down and lower yourself onto your forearms. And walk your hands slowly forward until your forehead touches the edge of the block or touches the floor. Allow yourself to settle the weight of the head into that support, whatever it is, whether it's the block or the floor. And also allow yourself to open up through the front of the body as much as you can here. Find your breath in your belly and allow yourself to settle. Take one more deep breath here. As you're ready, you'll start to slide your arms back towards your body and come back to all fours with the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. You'll round your toes under, lifting the knees off the floor and pressing back into down dog, lifting your hips towards the ceiling. As you come into down dog, spread your fingers wide, pressing through each one of your fingertips and really pressing through the thumbs and the pinkies. You can turn your head from side to side a few times or draw your chin under towards your collarbone and then let your head relax down, lengthening through the crown as you inhale. When you're ready, inhale, bring yourself forward into plank and then down into child's pose. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, come into down dog. Inhale, shift your shoulders above your wrists, then exhale, bend your knees, coming down into child's pose. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, shoulders above your wrists. Exhale, knees down to child's. Inhale, come to all fours and slowly step your right foot forward into a lunge. If you have a block, you can place it under your left hand, under the left shoulder. Place your right hand on the outside of the right thigh, lengthening through the crown of the head. You'll twist the torso on your exhale to the right and slowly come back to center on your inhale, really wringing out the spine with each exhalation as you twist. Inhale, slowly relax to center. Squeeze your low belly towards your spine as you twist to your right. Inhale, relax your belly as you come to center. Last twist to your right. Inhaling back to center. Now bringing your block a little bit higher. You'll twist to your right and reach up with the right arm as you inhale, hugging your right thigh as you exhale. Squeeze your low belly as you exhale and hug your right thigh. Inhaling, relaxing the belly, reaching towards the ceiling. As you exhale, come back to center. Slowly slide your block back under your left shoulder and straighten your right leg, placing your right hand on your thigh. As you inhale, bend your right knee and plant the foot. As you exhale, straighten the right leg and flex the foot. Continue to move with the breath, forward as you inhale and back with the hips as you exhale. As you shift the hips back and straighten the right leg, pause here. Place your right hand on your low back and slowly twist your torso to your right. As you hold the twist, flex your right foot and pull back with your right heel. Slowly release back to center. You can bring your foot to the floor and slowly bring the right leg back to all fours, shifting the block to the right and stepping your left foot forward. The left knee is above the ankle, the block is under the right shoulder. Left hand's on the outside of the left thigh. Slowly twist on your exhale to your left. Inhale, slowly release back to center. Every exhale, squeeze your low belly towards your spine. Inhale, relax your low belly as you come back to neutral. Inhaling, slowly come back to center. Bring the block a little higher. As you inhale, reach the left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, hug your left thigh with the left arm, squeezing your low belly in. Inhaling towards the ceiling. Last exhale under the thigh. Come to neutral. Slowly shift your block back. And you'll straighten your left leg, lifting your toes off of the floor and flexing the foot. Left hand's on the left thigh. As you exhale, bend the left knee and plant the foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg, lift your toes, and shift your hips back. Inhale, bending the knee, planting the foot. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. As you come back, hold here and place your left hand on your low back and twist your torso to the left. Keep the left foot flexed, pressing back through the back of the left heel into the floor. Inhale to center, slowly releasing, bending the front knee, and bringing the left leg back. As you come back to center, you can put your blanket to your side. Wrists will bring under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Rounding your toes, coming back into down dog. Pedaling your feet back and forth, dropping one heel towards the floor and then the other. And then start to twist through the hips, getting into the lower back and the hips a little bit more. Come to center and slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Take your time bringing your hands onto your shins and lengthening through the spine. Feet are wider than hips distance. Bring your right hand to your left shin and place your left hand on your low back and slowly start to twist your torso to the left, drawing your left shoulder blade towards the spine. Look somewhere that your neck can relax and be fairly neutral. Slowly untwist, coming to center, straightening the right leg. Bring your left hand to your right shin and your right hand to your low back. Bend your left knee as you twist the torso to the right, drawing your right shoulder blade towards the spine. Again, adjust your gaze to where is comfortable and find your breath in your belly. Come to center, round the spine and drop forward. Let the head relax. Deepen your breath and let yourself wrap your arms around the backs of the legs. Gently pull yourself towards your legs, and as you pull yourself towards the legs, gently soften your knees to allow your torso to come towards your thighs more. Continue to breathe deeply here. Take one more breath, and then let the arms release towards the floor and slowly start to stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae, bringing the head up last. So the head will be the last thing that stacks, letting the palms turn open as you come up to Tadasana. Step your feet hips distance apart. Take your time stepping the left leg back. Feet are on separate train tracks, and your right knee is bent above the ankle. Place your hands at heart center, lengthening through the crown of the head. As you exhale, hinge at the hips towards your thigh. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides and up overhead as you bring your torso up. Continue to flow down as you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, pulling back to your heart as you fold forward. Flow with your breath. Exhaling forward, inhaling, lengthening. As you exhale and hinge forward with the hands at heart, pause here and slowly twist your torso to the left, bringing your right elbow to the right thigh or the inner thigh. Press down into that right thigh and allow yourself to dig back through the outer edge of your left foot. Breathe deeply here into the pelvis. Slowly inhale to center and bring your left leg forward. Take a moment stepping your right foot back. Feet are on separate train tracks, left knee is above the ankle. Hands at heart center, and as you're ready, exhale, hinge towards the left thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, pulling back to your heart as you exhale, hinging towards the thigh, and then inhaling, reaching up towards the ceiling. Keep moving at the pace of your breath. As you exhale and come forward, pause here. Slowly twist your torso to your right and bring your left elbow to the left thigh or inner thigh. Press firmly into that thigh with the left arm and dig back through the outer edge of your right foot. Breathe deeply here. Inhale to center, coming up and stepping the right foot forward. Step your left foot back. Feet are on separate train tracks and both legs are straight and the hips are squaring forward. Hands at heart center, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, hinge forward, pausing right before you want to round the spine. And then inhale, come back up. Slowly move with your breath and go by feel. So hinging forward just far enough right before you want to round, and then pause and back off. Inhaling to center, exhaling forward. Inhale, back up to center and step the left leg forward. Take a moment to step your right leg back. Feet are on separate train tracks. Legs are straight and the hips are squaring forward. Hands are at your heart center, and on your exhale, start to hinge at the hips, bringing your torso forward. Pausing before you round and inhaling, coming back up to center. Continue to move with the breath, lengthening through the spine throughout the entire movement. Inhaling, coming back up and stepping your right leg forward. Feet are wider than hips distance apart, arms are loose at the sides, and just twist from side to side a few times. Coming back to center when you're ready and facing the wide edge of your mat, stepping your feet about a leg's distance apart. Turn your right toes towards the short edge of the mat and your right heel's in line with the left arch. Bend your right knee above the ankle. Reach the arms out in a big T, out from the shoulders. Fingers are relaxed. As you're ready, inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your right forearm to the right thigh and reach the left arm over to the right side of the room. Continue to flow in that way, inhaling the right arm up towards the ceiling, leaning back to the left. Exhaling, bringing the right forearm to the thigh, reaching the left arm towards the crown of the head. Inhaling towards the ceiling with the right arm, exhaling with the left arm over to the right. Finish on your inhale. Come back to neutral, turning the right toes forward and the left toes out to the left short edge of the mat. Bend the left knee above the ankle and reach the arms out in a big T. Inhale, reach the left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left forearm to the thigh. Reach the right arm towards the crown of the head. Continuing to flow on this side. Last time, exhaling and inhaling to center. Straightening the left leg and pointing the left toes towards the wide edge of the mat, stepping your feet a little bit closer. And I want you to bring your feet into a V position with the toes pointing towards the front corners of the mat. We'll bring the arms in goalposts for a moment, and you'll bend your knees, just kind of testing it out, making sure you feel balanced here, and then place the hands at heart center. So as you hold, I want you to inhale, lift and lengthen through the legs, and as you exhale, bend the knees again. Continue to move with your breath. Exhaling, bending, inhaling, straightening. Maintaining length in your spine, drawing your low belly towards your spine as you move to support your low back. On this exhale, as you come down, hold here with the knees bent above the ankles, lengthening through the crown of the head. Continue to draw your low belly towards your spine, and if it helps you to put a hand on your stomach, you can. Deep, even breath here. Inhale to center, slowly turn the toes towards the wide edge of the mat and walk the feet closer together, twisting from side to side, letting your arms move back and forth. Inhale back to center. Bring your feet close together. Take your time grounding through your right leg, turning your left toes, left knee out to the left, and letting your foot rest on your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. If you'd like to use a wall, you can have your right hand rest on a wall. But I want you to either have the hands at heart center or hands on the belly, whatever works for you. But press your foot firmly into your leg, vice versa. So pressing your leg firmly into your foot. And draw your low belly in as you hold the pose. Deep belly breath here. Slowly release, bringing the left leg down, and take your time moving around a little bit. Ground through your left leg now and turn your right toes and knee out to the right, placing your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And again, feel free to use a wall on your left side if you'd like. Apply pressure with your foot in your leg wherever your foot is pressing into, and feel a length in your spine. Draw your low belly in as you hold here and continue to breathe diaphragmatically. As you're ready, release the right leg and slowly move around a little bit. Hands on the hips, feet are wider than hips distance, and just circle the hips. So really bending the knees, circling a few times in one direction, and then circling a few times in the other direction. And then coming back to center and taking your time coming down to your mat. If you have a blanket, you'll grab that, and also grabbing a strap or a belt that you have from a robe, whatever you have, even old ties work. But you'll place a blanket under your head and wrap the strap around both feet and bring them up towards the ceiling, bending your knees, bringing the thighs towards the belly. Keep the soles of the feet facing the ceiling. Breathe deeply into the belly here. Keeping the back of the pelvis stable on the floor, start to straighten your legs a little bit more. Take your time bringing your left leg straight to the floor. Bring the strap into the left hand and slowly reach your right arm out to the right as you cross your right leg over to the left into a twist, looking over the right shoulder. Breathe down into your right hip and your low back. On your inhale, bring the right leg to center and we'll switch to the left leg. bringing your right leg straight to the floor. Strap in the right hand, left arm to the left. Drop your left leg over to the right in a twist and look over your left shoulder. Deepening the breath down into the left hip and the low back. See how much you can soften here. On your inhale, bring your left leg to center and we'll slowly release that left leg down to the floor. If you have a block, grab it at this time. You can also use a blanket folded a few times or pillows stacked, but we'll have the feet hips distance apart with the knees bent and the feet on the floor. And you'll slowly lift up and place that support underneath your pelvis and settle into it. Allow your arms to spread comfortably at your sides with the palms face up. Neck is relaxed. If you'd like, you can slowly bring your feet up towards the ceiling, lengthening through both legs. You can also bend the knees here if you choose to come up into inverted action pose. So either position. Choose whatever position feels best for you at this moment, whether that be inverted action pose or supported bridge with the feet on the floor. Breathe deeply into the support underneath your pelvis. Inhaling down into the center of the pelvis. Exhaling back out through the nose. Slowly, when you're ready, if your legs are up, bend the knees and slowly bring your feet to the floor. And then you'll bring your pelvis off of the support beneath you, sliding it out to your side. And let your pelvis settle into the support of the floor, stepping your feet wider than hips distance apart, and just gently dropping your knees a few times from side to side to allow yourself to release through your low back. If you want to turn your head in the opposite direction of where your knees drop, you can as you move the knees back and forth. Coming to center, draw your legs in, holding onto your shins, gently rock back and forth from side to side. Come to center and draw the forehead towards the knees for a moment, and then bring your head down and your feet down to the floor. If you have a blanket, you can grab it at this time and place it underneath your head. If you have other supports like a bolster or another blanket to roll under your knees, you can put that under your knees at this time. And to make things even cozier, you can have a blanket over your body if you would like, and that just creates a really nice swaddling effect for your nervous system. But let yourself rest your right hand on your heart center and your left hand on your low belly. You can rock the head gently from side to side a little bit, just releasing any tension in the neck, and just find a comfortable resting spot for the head to rest when you're ready. If you're comfortable with closing your eyes, you can close them at this time and start to bring your awareness to your breath. Focus in on your breath in your belly, breathing diaphragmatically through the nose and feeling your breath underneath of your left hand. So feeling the gentle rise and fall of your stomach as you inhale and as you exhale. Your breath is flowing smoothly and evenly. There's never a time that there's a pause in the breath. Gently bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Start to relax down along your forehead to deep within your eyebrow center. Let your eyes rest deeper back into their sockets. Soften the hollow of your throat. Relax your shoulders. Settle through your upper arms and relax into your elbows. Release along your forearms, down into your wrists, the palms of your hands, and allow each one of your fingers to rest out into their tips. Let your arms become heavy. Moving back along the length of your arms and across your collarbone, soften within your heart center. Relax at your navel center. Settle within your hips, the center of your pelvis. Relax your thighs and your hamstrings, the center of your knees, down along your shin bones, into your ankles, softening through the soles of your feet, out into each one of your toes to their tips. Let your body rest. If you feel any lingering tension anywhere within your body, invite your inhalation to soften that space, and let your exhalation gently carry that tension away. Each inhalation is deeply nourishing each and every cell within your body, while each exhalation is carrying away what isn't serving your body and your mind. Now focus your awareness at the tip of your nose on the cooling touch of your inhalation and warming touch of your exhalation. Cooling up along the roof of the nose to your eyebrow center as you inhale, warming as you exhale from the eyebrow center beyond the tip of the nose. Keep your mind's focus on the sensation of the breath. Anytime you get distracted, bring your awareness back to your eyebrow center. Cooling as you inhale and warming as you exhale. Gently start to take your focus away from the breath at the eyebrow center and deepen your breath in your belly. You can add little movements into your fingers, your toes, whatever feels good to you. And slowly take your time rolling onto a side, taking a few breaths here, and coming up to seated at your own pace. Getting comfortably seated, we'll bring our hands to our hearts. And we'll bow towards our divine light. Namaste.